Beep-a-ba-ba-da-bum. Love the Scat Man.
Oh.
What happened to Scat Man Carruthers?
He scattered himself to death.
He was told, no more scatting, but he said nay.
X is a bullshit letter. It usurps
What?
the Z.
What a hot take over here from James.
Listen, fucking Z's got a lot. It's a cool letter, but X is like, yo, Z, let me fucking get in on some of this fucking sweet action you got going on. Z's like, I don't know, man. And then we have half the English language where fucking Z's the first letter, X is the first letter.
Xylophone.
Xena, yeah.
Xena.
Yeah.
It is kind of frustrating because, like, it can have like a Z sound, but it can also have sort of an HS sound. Like for a lot of like Asian names that are rendered in like English characters,
right.
like it'll be like XIU, and it's like that's Siu or something.
And in Spanish. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, X.
In summation, X marks the dumb letter.
X marks the spot. I don't want to be anywhere near.
You know what I always say? X marks the crotch, ladies.
Ladies.
Not a lot of treasure hunters these days. I feel like
They're just called modern day pirates.
They're called idiots.
I heard there was gold in this here ravine.
They keep the metal detector market going. Those. Thank God for those idiots.
Maybe one day I'll find a nice shiny nickel at this here beach.
My mom went through a metal detector phase where she was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get into it. And she had us all pitch in for her birthday present. She's like, all I want for my birthday is this here metal detector. Just sat in the...
Did she ever use it?
No. Twice.
Did you guys ever get a metal detector as a kid?
No.
Yeah, I did. Like a shit one.
Me too. I remember thinking I was going to be such hot shit. We're going to find a fortune out here in this field of dead grass. Nope. Plenty of broke ass tractor parts though.
Man, you lived in the sticks.
Fortune and rust.
A fortune in
A
rust.
fortune and tetanus.
If only we could turn it into something else. I gotta collect all of it to be sure.
Brian, that's what my introduction speech for you is. Brian Warlock, a fortune in rust.
You could do worse.
Yeah, it feels kind of like, I don't know, distinguished in a way. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Project Jacuzzi Crew. We're a Would You Rather podcast where we do Would You Rathers and other fun things. My name is Dane.
My name is Brian.
My name's Jimmy. If you have a Would You Rather you'd like to send us on over.
Or even half of one, like a halfie.
Sure, let's get it out of the way right now. Do it. Email us.
Email
Facebook us.
at the PJCcast@gmail.com.
We love you.
Take a look. It's in a book. A Facebook.
Reading podcast.
Reading podcast.
Oh my god.
Had something stuck in
That was
there.
I can do social media.
Yeah. Honestly, we can't very well. We're trying very hard.
Not really. No.
We got one of the four down, all right.
The connectivity in this tub is lacking. I hear that Google Fiber is coming into Anytown any day now, though.
Whoa.
Just rolling through with big fibery ropes of internet.
Free and or expensive internet.
What are those two? It's one of
I
them.
remember reading a long time ago. I was super stoked because they
Yeah.
were like, "Nah, you can just get the free version if you fucking want."
Yeah.
and it'll still be faster than your fucking cable. Or you could pay us a bunch of money and you'll get like really fast internet.
Join the demon web.
Get the souped up internet.
Download a damn soul into your brain.
You want
Google.
You want a 5,000 megapixel background for your desktop? You can do it. Gee, man.
Sign this soul contract.
Speaking of which, our first Would You Rather
Oh no.
comes to us from Adrian in Oakland. And Adrian asks, would you rather have a big pink puffy eye or snow for earwax?
So you're always
Always?
If you have snow as earwax, you've always got like powdery
wet
snow
ears.
Also, this had nothing to do with souls. I just wanted to jump into it. So.
I totally forgot about that when you actually read the Would You Rather.
Our audience didn't, but we all did.
It was the best segue ever.
So you need to defrost your ears every now and again, I guess.
Well, I feel like they just melt. Like, is it magical snow?
It's snow for earwax. I want to
mean?
believe. I want to believe that it builds up like earwax does, but it's snow.
So, like, your ears just cold enough?
Yeah.
Ooh. So that makes it work, because that sounds uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. So you got real cold ears all the time.
Yeah.
But just the inside.
But you could collect it all and make a real cool snowball and throw it at
It'd
somebody.
be really cool.
so
You'd
cool.
probably have a little bit of like you probably have some watery runoff, especially if you put in earbuds from the pressure. It
Oh
melts some of the
man,
water,
wearing earbuds would suck.
Yeah, you'd short them out probably. You'd electrocute your brain.
That's how earbuds work. Zappy zap.
That's exactly how earbuds work.
And that's how I cooked my brain.
I just like the idea, going back real quick, that you've got like a special earwax snow jar that you pick out your ears, or you like get a Q-tip. You just get a little bit and you'd like wipe it on the edge of this jar, put it back in the freezer.
Sure.
And you spend like a year doing that.
Collecting.
And you have one snowball by December.
Every year on
It's
my
a Christmas miracle.
Every year on my birthday, which is Christmas, I throw this snowball at a person and they can't do anything because it's my birthday and also Christmas.
They don't have any snow. It's California, probably.
Most likely California. But I like thinking about you tipping your head over and just like, it's a soft snowfall
What?
out of your head.
Does your earwax just fall out of your ear?
I want it to.
Well, your earwax is earwax, though it's not snow.
Yeah.
Different rules.
A little bit of different rules.
But it's stuck in there.
Cold ears.
Like,
Now-
if it's just gonna fall out, that's great. That'd be amazing.
Well, then you'd have to tip your head all the time.
all the
I
time.
am
How often is
so-
all the time?
Just for it to fall out, you need to be able to tip your head.
That'd be great. I'd be like, yo, every, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, I'm tipping my head over, get my fucking snow ear
Yeah.
out.
Except for the stuff that's like stuck in there.
And if I get an earache, I'll just use a hairdryer on my ear and melt my head, the whole head.
Let's talk about the other one. So
Yes,
sounds
sir.
bad.
Yes,
It sounds
yes,
really
sir, ma'am.
bad.
big puffy pink eye. Are we talking about like puffy pink eye as
Big
in it?
pink puffy eye.
Okay, but like as in like you have pink eye?
No, I think it's just your eye is very big.
So it's worse than
Just
pink
one
eye.
of them.
One of your eyes,
That sounds like a
you got
terrible nightmare.
An engorged pink eye.
but that's it. There's no waxy runoff. There's
it
no
hurts though,
no
'cause it
crust.
doesn't fit in your head.
You got a freak eye. You're probably working for a mad scientist.
Everyone call you Mad Eye Moody.
if you're lucky. Other people would call you Pink Eye Boy.
Hey, Pink Eye Boy!
Yeah. Oh,
He got me good again.
got me again.
That's not my Christian name.
Pink eye boy, bring me the bag of body parts. I've got to build a science robot, man.
Okay.
Damn it, Doctor. My name's Lloyd.
No, you're pink eye boy.
Oh.
Now get me the bag of electrodes. I've got to do science on them.
Pink Eye reversal science. For me? No.
No. For all those other big pink-eyed bastards.
People with legitimate pink eye. Fuck your bullshit, Lloyd.
What else do you have, Lloyd? Gluten sensitivity?
Well, maybe. I mean,
bring it up,
I feel kind of sleepy after I eat bread.
It's a fake disease, Lloyd. Just like your stupid pink eye.
This is very real.
Now put on the fake hunchback. Complete the look.
Oh, again.
Do I get a bonus this time? Of course not.
No.
You get food and lodging, and that's it.
I'll talk to my statue friends and ring a bell.
No, but I mean, it's big and pink and puffy.
It sounds awful.
I kind of imagine
like a
your
bad
head
time.
being around it, not in a what? What does that
just
look
waiting
for?
for you to finish.
Okay,
Thought.
you know, like your eye socket fits it.
So it grows hideous as well.
Yeah, you kind of have an abnormal
I
head,
guess that's not as bad.
So it's not sticking out like a fucking cartoon stalk eye.
right?
However, you
gotta-
still look like a nightmare.
You kind of have a little
Like
nightmarish
an
quality.
asymmetrical fucking factory from a monster produced nightmare.
Then your ears aren't cold.
I'll wear earmuffs. I'll wear earmuffs that have absorbent earmuffs.
Also, with the pink eye thing, once you find your true love, you'll know if they love you for real because they'll love you for your eye also. You see?
Yeah, what if that's their
Fairy
kink?
tale.
I want to lick your weird pink eye.
Oh no!
Rub it on my butt. Rub it on my
See,
rub
but
it on
they
my
do it because
butthole.
they think you have pink eye for real, and then they keep licking and rubbing their eye on your eye and not getting sick, and they're just like slowly becoming less and less in love with you.
Ouch!
I just want to get pink eye.
I just need the pink eye.
Hun, you wanna go see a movie? I got stuff.
I gotta go not wash my
I
hands.
got stuff. I gotta go to
Ooh.
the hospital.
I gotta-
sit in the waiting room
I gotta go
again.
visit my friends with kids.
I gotta
Kids
go.
get pink eye.
I gotta go play Spittaloogie.
Oh no!
All my best friends.
No, that's real gross.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going for snow ears.
Yeah.
Sneers.
Yeah, because it's whimsical. Also,
Yeah.
Sneers. Snow. And nobody would probably notice. You might have a leaky ear every once in a while,
yeah.
or snow would come out, and you'd be like, "Ha." It's a joke about old people earwax because it's white. Get it? And they'll be like, but what though?
No, but really, but what though?
What?
I barely kept up with that one, and you were saying it to me right now.
Yeah.
Are we all picking snow ears?
I
think
am.
so.
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion is passed.
Christmas miracle.
We have it. The eyes have it. The big pink puffy eyes. Pink. Pink, the color of, I don't know, love?
Buttholes? Oh, sure.
Love.
Yeah, love. Okay. Yeah, we can go with
color. Sometimes, depending on your
Love and buttholes.
nationality.
In a time of love and buttholes.
that. In a time of love and buttholes, we will only find refuge in lonely hearts.
Hey!
Lonely Hearts, where we plumb the depths of the butthole of Craigslist, looking for love,
Hitting all the walls.
hitting all the walls,
Sure to pay attention. This is a plot-heavy episode of
Checking-
Lonely Hearts.
checking up on all the nooks and crannies. Mine, speaking of butts, is entitled "What Happened to Big Butt White Girls?"
I'm at a loss.
Serious question. What happened to all the big butt white girls? In Men for Women. Just being honest, love a white girl with a big nice booty. Just think it's sexy to look at. It's like a glitch in the Matrix. Like you see it, but it still don't make sense. But you can't stop looking, lol. But really, looking for somebody to get to know, build a friendship with, talk to, text, and laugh all the time! Please be educated, ambitious, drama-free, no BS baby daddy drama, no you trying to fight everybody, lol. I speak from experience. Just someone laid back, chill, easy to talk to, a child at heart, doesn't take life too seriously, someone who knows how to laugh at themselves. Let's just talk and make two people who are strangers into best friends. Put BBWG in the title so I know you are real. And then...
Oh, it keeps going.
Tweet.
at the bottom of the profile in italics, as if to say disclaimer without actually putting the word disclaimer. Oh, and anybody who's reading this, just know I'm a loving good man, and I've never hit a woman, rape a woman, call a woman on her name, try to pimp a woman, or use a woman just for her body. Just because I'm a man that likes a big butt and likes to grab a big butt doesn't make me a bad man, because how is that any worse than kissing or holding and cuddling? A person can do worse than just wanting to grab a woman's butt, so why am I a disgusting man just for that?
What the fuck?
There's a lot more questions now.
It's like he who smelt it dealt it, but way more serious.
It's just like, it's kind of, to use that word again, whimsical. And then at the bottom, it just gets really real.
It gets too real. It surpasses real to like, who is accusing you, my friend? Not my friend. My Craigslist acquaintance?
It's like, I get the feeling he's probably maybe done this before, and maybe he's gotten a little bit of flack.
For liking big butts?
I think maybe.
Oh.
It vibes like that. It's like, it's a little crass, and, it's kind of, objectifying. I mean,
he must have gotten enough for him to feel the need to head this off at the pass. Like, grabbing big butts does not equal... non-consensual behavior, unless
just
makes me feel uncomfortable.
Just because I'm a man that likes a big butt and likes to grab a big butt doesn't make me a bad man.
He doesn't.
Look at that bad butt grabbing man, mommy.
Unless you've been a bad man in the past by grabbing butts that weren't to be yours to be grabbed.
There's that argument to be made.
They were not grabbable butts.
Grababables.
Just, if I had grabbed a big butt in my hands, it just because I love that big butt very much.
Yeah. You find out if that's a butt that is grabbable, and then you grab it. You're not a bad man then. Now, if you just grab that butt...
That's not okay.
That's not okay.
Consent is important.
So, I feel like he must have grabbed butts that he didn't ask for grabbing.
Or maybe he was accused of it.
Maybe, yeah. Like, I was wondering if maybe, like, he wrote this stupid personal... I was thinking maybe he wrote this stupid personal about looking for, like, a butt lady. And I think maybe, like, some people, like, said things that, like... I think that maybe he's got a little hurt.
Yeah.
And he kind of... his way of... trying to deal with the situation was instead of like maybe focusing less on big butts and focusing maybe more on like things you have in common or hobbies.
Oh,
instead
making
he
an
added
actual profile. I see.
Yeah. Instead he put a disclaimer here at the bottom about how he's not a rapist because he likes butts. A very mature response.
Oh, you didn't finish reading it. Below that disclaimer, there's a second disclaimer. That's just a web link to Sir Mix-a-Lot's I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Baby got back.
That's where the QR code
I don't know
goes.
why did you stop so soon?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, he knows what he likes, but we don't know anything about him.
I mean, there's some lines he has in there that are kind of touching, like let's make two strangers into best friends. And
stuff.
I
do like that.
Yeah, some of that's cute, and like I think that could be very
you got
touching.
a little bit of his personality through that.
Yeah, he seems like he has a sense of humor, but like he does focus a lot on grabbing asses, which is like kind of funky.
Funky in that trunky.
That and like he doesn't really use any periods at all.
Oh,
which is a turn off for me.
Yeah. Brian's erection is flagging.
It
this
is. I gotta be real. But yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of like I will assume the best, and that he's not like a serial butt grabber, and just maybe like a little bit overly sensitive, and not dealing it with the best. Anyway,
moving on
up.
My butt grabber this week. No, my Lonely Heart is a user submitted.
Oh hey,
Lonely Heart,
cool.
This comes from Colt in Oakland.
That's right.
Good. I did it.
Colt from 45.
Titled, yeah, he's 45. Don't tell him.
Perpetually.
So I'm going to be honest and say I haven't really read this yet. I'm just going on faith, Colt. Don't fuck me, Colt. The title is Let's Be Honest. Well, this is a big block of text. Here we go. I'm not getting any, or this is in Women Seeking Men. It's important because we don't get a lot of those. I'm not getting any younger, and neither are you. So let's get honest and serious. I'm looking for a man around my age, 32, 36, or so. I was reading other women's ads and saw someone doesn't want her man around LGBT, and I agree because I would like to know my man is not telling me he's hanging out with friends at home when I am at work and pop in and he's getting his dick sucked by a man or bent over and fucked.
God damn it.
It's real, yeah. It's bad enough to have your partner cheat on you with another woman, but that's easier to get over knowing your man is fucking men. That's what? That's not the sentence she meant, I don't think. I don't want a man with female friends either, so just nothing.
No.
I want a man that's just an island.
I want a man who's in a cement block that cannot be opened or gotten out of.
I want a rock. I want an island.
I want Schrodinger's man, who is like both dead and alive at the same time.
But not until he grabs my butt do I know. But
is guaranteed not to be fucking any dudes in his cement block that cannot be opened ever.
I would like a nice tall man with a big penis and that's not very hairy but has hair on his head. I have decided that a college degree is not required. Long as you can make a decent living to support a family.
Let's focus on the important things. You don't have to have a college degree, but you have a huge cock is a must.
Cock is a must.
The cock of the
And
walk.
she doesn't say this specific in so many words. She literally says she wants a big penis that's not very hairy. But that's not what she means.
No, not a lot of punctuation also. I'm
just looking for someone that likes kids, but doesn't have any. I want someone that only wants to have kids with one woman. I want to have a lot of kids, but not sure about the pain of it. Sometimes I lose and gain weight depending on how active I am. I would like someone to be active with me when I want to be. But not all the time, I guess. No. I like nature, but staying away due to ticks because I am not trying to get sick.
Sick from the tick.
Just wear pants. I don't know. I have very large breasts. I hope this isn't a problem for anyone. I want someone that is able to be my rock. I would like to marry someone.
Cement block.
Cement rock like a rock. Anyways, I would like to marry someone that would like to move out to the country and buy a big house and fix it up and make our own dream home. But no ticks though. Shouldn't say that. I wouldn't care if you had a man cave or whatever, as long as I have a woman cave or whatever.
So as long as you get yours, I get my... Like, she's already picking fights with a person that doesn't exist.
Pausing for the obvious vagina joke also.
Oh, there it is.
Just woman
cave. Thank you.
There you go. It's good.
I missed it, so
it's like a vagina.
You know, cavernous. Whoa!
All right, boys. Let's keep going.
I don't know about anatomy. I want someone I can laugh and be myself with. I would like a man that still has his foreskin, but not a weird tight one that doesn't move.
I know, right? I mean,
how
awkward.
Fuck your surgical disasters.
It's not moving around. How weird.
It's just restricting. It's just tight and restricting.
I want a man that knows when to give me MySpace and when he needs to step up. MySpace is a dead social media platform.
It is also that.
That's an impossible ask. Like a man, if faith, she means of faith. I want someone I can just cuddle up with. I want a man that understands that sometimes I have to work and I am busy. I want a man that is understanding and I can grow with. I want a man that is encouraging. I want someone that wants to get married and have a family. Again, I guess. I am looking for something real. I want a man that is independent with goals I can take seriously. None of your fucking bullshit goals, Gary.
I want to conquer Mars on my unicorn fleet.
Not again.
That seems not really achievable to me.
I'm gonna spin gold out of honey webs.
I know I said I believe in you, but waiting.
I'm spitting hot shadows at you.
Spitting hot shadows at you? Because that was in the present tense. You're not even planning on doing that. You're doing that currently.
Get out of the way of my pain chariot.
Or don't. Your call.
Your call, woman. I'm going to my man cave.
Me and my tight foreskin gotta get out of here.
See you later, lady. All right, it ends. We're almost at the end. I want a man to go to church with me when I decide to. So she's not even that committed, I guess, to the cloth. I want a man that is not committed to staying in this area because I don't see the rest of my life in the area. And that's the end of it. Body big, height 5'3", status single, age 32. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest here, people.
There's a lot to unpack here. Honestly.
So she wants it all. I feel like this was written in a fit of passion.
Yeah.
Probably after a breakup with a sedentary, lackluster, tight, foreskinned,
small hairy penis.
Man with no faith.
Well, not his faith waveform. His sine wave of faith and exercise didn't match up with hers.
That's right. And who is just very much deeply rooted in his local community.
But wants to get away.
No. She just broke up with this dude.
Yeah.
The opposite of everything she just said.
Yeah.
She's got a pretty specific image of the dick she wants.
She does want that big, loose dick. She wants that big, loose dick.
College optional.
College, as long as the dick is big.
It's like it's big, not hairy, and it's got it's not the tautest of foreskin. We can work with that.
There's got to be some play there.
It's got to be some play. There's got to be
some play
some
near
kid and some play.
That
foreskin.
That turtleneck can't be choking things off. She's big. So that means that booty gonna be rocking.
It's gonna be booty rocking in the house tonight.
So
I'm looking at Brian expectantly. Like, yeah, he's gonna grab it.
It's like is it like a glitch in the Matrix?
He's gonna seek it out like a heat-seeking missile, a butt-seeking grabbing missile.
But is that butt like deja vu?
Whoa. I've seen that butt before. I think that's
that butt killed my dog.
What I'm saying is, eventually, you won't have to grab the butt, Neo.
Oh my god. I gotta jack into the butt. Dane looked at me very disappointed.
There's a lot of layers there. The problem is the first guy didn't give us a lot to go on besides the butt stuff. So
yeah.
But I feel like by putting this statement in there, he does have morals and he does have some awareness of consent. And if you equate morals to religiousness, then he might be religious.
It's a big leap.
It's a big leap.
Yeah.
But okay.
I'm doing my best. Here.
I think there's a shot.
There could be a shot.
A heat-seeking shot. A butt-seeking.
But will he measure up to her yardstick? Because that is a wiggly yardstick.
He's height-weight proportional.
But he's as tall as he is wide.
That's what his stats. That's what his stats say.
He's a Fibonacci sequence of a man, fractal in nature.
Look at the golden compasses on that guy.
I just want to delve into his nth power.
I meant golden spirals.
Yes, you did.
I thought of the children's book by accident.
It's all right.
It was polar bear in that one. Just like Lost.
Now I'm lost. But I don't think that anyone is going to fit with her criteria. And I think that he is so surface level that it's a crapshoot.
I'll say I don't think it's a match because he does say some stuff in here about looking for somebody who doesn't take life too seriously.
Oh, she takes life very seriously.
And she's got a lot of bullet points
about life
on the wang alone. And do you think she knows how to laugh at herself? I don't know if
not in this particular state. Now, I get the feeling like this was written in some sort of manner.
Frenzy.
A frenzy.
A feeding frenzy.
Based on a lack of punctuation, repeating several points over and over again. And there's some contradictory stuff in there that I felt happened. So,
like the fact that I think she got cheated on by her dude with a dude.
yeah.
Because she fucking headed it up with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She spent a lot of time being like, ooh, nah, gay, nasty.
You can't have friends.
No friends because you might be gay one day.
Yeah.
No
That
friends.
is redonkulous.
So no love, but maybe a date or two.
Maybe a squeeze once.
Maybe.
If she says it's okay.
Yeah.
Because this guy is an upright citizen. Or so he states. So we are to believe.
Based on him alone. His testimony alone.
One-sided testimony.
I didn't do it.
Always.
I didn't do it, jury. I swear. Would I lie? I know you don't know me. Yeah.
Would I lie to you, Jerry? I thought we had a thing. I thought we had some chemistry going on here, Jerry.
I could have sworn you said Jerry, and I was like, what Seinfeld reference is he making? But you said jury.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jerry like Jerry Springer.
Oh, man.
So you did say Jerry.
No, I thought you said Jerry.
I said jury.
Oh,
And
I thought you said
thought
Jerry.
He
It
said,
evolved in a weird way.
Yeah.
I like it.
Jerry.
Jerry Seinfeld is the one you got to convince that you're not a rapist.
Jesus.
God.
What's the deal with all these rapes?
Okay, I'm
See?
done. I'm done now. I'm done. All right, next Would You Rather. User Vonnegut Incarnate asked,
Oh.
would you rather be able to rewind time for 60 minutes a day or freeze time for 60 minutes a day? This one's heavy, boys.
Okay, real quick. Does it have to be in the same hour?
I was wondering that too.
It says rewind time for 60 minutes a day. It doesn't designate whether that has to be contiguous minutes.
Well, that's pretty
Continuous.
fucking great.
So I could do it for like a minute. If I like say the wrong thing, I can rewind like a minute or like 5 seconds and say the right thing.
According to the sparse rules set out by Vonnegut Incarnate, yes.
I mean, and conversely, I think you could cut up the freeze time thing.
Right.
I think that's only
In
fair.
a very similar cake fashion.
Yeah.
So I think,
60 minutes of time cake. A slice per minute.
what if you had to eat? If you had to have your time cake in your mouth to use your powers?
Then you have to bake a time cake every day.
I'm down.
Okay, would you rather have these time powers, but you had to bake a cake to do it?
30 years down the road, you're just like bloated, you're diabetic. I had too much time cake.
Too much time on my hands.
Oh, and I ate more cake because like of the extra time. Oh.
Yeah, what do you eat your cake and then you fucking reverse time to when you didn't eat the cake. Time paradox.
You keep eating the same cake. I found the purpose of life. It's to eat this cake every day.
Infinitely. I'll never get sick of it because it's always my first bite.
God, I love cake.
Is this what heaven's like?
Or is it hell? Boom, boom, boom.
Delicious.
Delicious hell.
If this is hell, I don't want to be smell.
You remember that part in Cooking Mama where like it's the prequel and like if you die in the prequel it says time paradox. that was pretty great.
That's for the DS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cooking Mama.
Great Cooking Mama pull.
Cooking Mama, what's wrong? Cooking Mama.
Dun, 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 dun.
I never played that game.
Cooking Mama, it's good. It's serious.
It's fine. It's
a
fine.
serious game.
Okay,
Cardboard
great.
cake box.
I'm so happy that it is that. Rewind time or freeze time?
Rewind time before we ask this question.
Ah.
Answer it all over again. What are the benefits of freezing time for you personally?
For me, it feels like I'd have more time in the day, and I'd be able to think about things better.
Think about more things.
Like, I'd be able to think about problems. I'd be able to deal with what's happening in real time easier by freezing time, because you'd have that kind of breath period where you'd be able to, like, wait, hold the fucking phone. I need to really deliberate for like 5 minutes. And then you freeze it. But like rewind time, you're like, oh, that sucked. And then and then you do something even shittier because you didn't have a moment to think about it. So that is that for you, the Jimsies.
I feel like it. So the joke here again, as always. So I could rob the bank if I froze time. It's the joke. You listen.
Yes, I knew it.
You were
was
gonna bring
coming.
it up, but I don't think. I think fixing my immediate mistakes would be better. Because if I just say the wrong thing real fast.
How many times do you say the wrong thing? Like, you're a pretty well-spoken individual.
Yeah, but I could fucking get careless about it. Because I knew I could just fix it. If I get a weird look, I'm like, oh.
just really cavalier with what you're saying. Of course, cats stink like shit in a room full of cat lovers.
And they're like, wow, what? And
Oh,
I'm like,
whoa.
well, I guess how could I have known that was the wrong thing to say?
Oh no, there I go, denying the Holocaust again. God damn it. How does this keep happening?
Because
No, I mean, the Holocaust really did happen.
it did.
That's after the rewind.
Yeah.
No, right.
You,
Okay.
No, it did.
this
But
this
you
time
say
you
it
got
like really sarcastic. You know, it definitely happened. And they're like, what the fuck?
Why are
What
you
is
saying
wrong
it
with
all
this
weird
guy?
like that?
No, I'm just for emphasis.
'Cause there are
really?
There are pictures, there are, survivor
proof.
accounts. I know!
We already did talk sarcastically or talk like a baby, so...
I feel like we've done a freeze time one too, so nothing matters.
Really?
I feel like we've discussed how freezing time would you couldn't do a lot of things. You couldn't like use a computer. You couldn't like do things like that.
Guys, we've already discussed everything. We're the wisest people in the world now.
We've had all this time to do it.
Oh, okay.
We know everything there is to know about poop and butts. Based
Definitely
and farts,
poop and
and
butts.
farts, also farts.
Is that your freestyle fucking beat? Poops and butts and poops and
That
butts
should
and
be
poops and butts
that
and
should be the
poops and
title for
butts.
this episode: Poops and Butts and also farts.
And then in parentheses, couldn't forget the farts. That probably won't be, but it might be.
It might be.
You, the viewer, can look into the future of our time travel lives. You know the answer before we do.
I feel like I don't know, like being able to rewind time. It feels like my life is made of regrets. Huge, generally huge regrets that like continue to plague me. So to be able to reverse time would be such a coup. I'd probably like reuse the time reversal on the same thing like repeatedly. Like I'd probably repeat the same thing like 5 fucking times.
And to try and do a perfect run.
Or at least one I could sleep at night with. That would be good. But yeah, like that one seems so much more appealing to me. Like I think off the cuff.
Man, there was I don't remember the name of it. I was going to say it's one of my favorite books, but I've only read it once and I can't remember the name of it. And I don't even know who wrote it. But it was about a guy who through no intention or power of his own, like, time travels back into his own body in, like, college and has to relive from the age of, like, 50 or 60. And he then has to relive his entire life, like, all over again.
Ooh.
And at one point, like, he meets his wife in that world, but, like, for the first time, but he fucks up their first meeting.
Oh.
And then that's just it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's like, oh, fuck. And he just has to, just go through his entire, like, he ends up having to do it, like, over and over again. Like, living his whole life, like, a lot of times.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's
Sounds
nuts. It was
terrible.
really good. I wish I could remember the name of it. But
If you know what Jimmy is talking about.
It's an old book.
Please write us in at the PJC cast.
If you got Jimmy's reference, please like, comment, and subscribe.
But do that anyway, please, for the love of God. So episode 60.
That's what you're doing.
We did do. Would you rather freeze time and start time or have supervision?
Yeah.
But that wasn't for 60 minutes a day, and it didn't involve time.
It was the exact same question.
That's true. You didn't, and I appreciate that.
Dane Forth. If that is your real name.
It is. Dane Forth. That's the whole thing.
Dane Forth.
We have done a lot of Would You Rathers with the word time in them. I'm finding out. So that's fun.
I think it's got to be reversies.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Because I could, like I said, I could fix all my ding-dangs.
Yeah.
Or I could just, if something sweet happened, I could enjoy it again. Up to however long it is that many times.
So it was 5 minutes, then you could listen to it. How many times? Like 11 times.
Oh, I'd be really good at betting.
I was thinking gambling too, actually.
Gambling.
I was thinking gambling too, yeah.
They'd call me Mr. Luckymans. I'd go to the casino and I'd be the only person who was legitimately good at roulette.
Just
They'd kick you right out. They don't
all I
allow
need
that
is
shit
a
to
one
happen.
bet.
all you need is one. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Like, go all in on just the right bet.
That's what the guy in the book did. He bet on a horse that he remembered won the Kentucky Derby in college. Spoilers.
Man, now I can't read that book you don't know is.
The fuck is it? I feel like it's called Looper, but that's a movie, so I don't know.
That's not a book. Brian, what would you do?
I would choose the rewinding thing too.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know how I could not.
For the perfect run.
It's not being a perfectionist. It's being deeply, deeply anxious about everything. I am not a perfectionist by far. If you could see my facial hair, you'd know.
I think it's excellently groomed.
It's not what it could be. And I have regrets.
All right. On your facial hair.
Of my facial hair.
That you can grow.
It's like if I had just not trimmed when I trimmed, it would be growing in better, I think.
Okay.
But I trimmed when I trimmed, and now I can't untrim.
Oh,
but I could untrim if I could do this.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You poor sod.
It's the worst. There's no coming back.
I would definitely freeze time. I have a hard time processing multiple things at once. So being able to freeze time would really be able to help me untangle what's happening in front of me so I don't make dumb decisions. Similar to what you guys are saying, but for me it'd be in real time and be kind of preventative, I guess. Or if somebody really pisses me off, then I can freeze time and just kind of cool down and then
stab him,
sink that sick zinger, and then not stab. No, anti-stab them, give them life.
No, but you see, you're the dickhole. A perfect bomber. Oh, Mr. Dane.
They all do call me Mr. Dane out in the real world. Outside of this tub.
Did you apprehend when Mr. Dane called him a dickhole?
Turned it right around on him, didn't he?
He'll never live that one down.
I did a little research.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I found out that this book is called Replay, and it was written by somebody named Ken Grimwood.
It's kind of cool.
I don't know. Yeah, in 1988, a man suffers a heart attack and finds himself returned to his life in 1963.
In 1988, I was 2 years old. Yeah, that was a fun one, guys. Way to do it to it.
What a fun.
Well,
Ken Grimwood looks fucking weird.
is he grim?
This is a picture on his fucking. Well, we're not describing pictures. He's got an impish grin, but also an evil look on his face. I don't know how he's pulling that off. Anyway, it's Mary Fuck Kill. Where unlike Ken Grimwood, we marry fucking kill things.
This is maybe the most segue happy episode that I've ever been, because we're just nailing all of them.
Maybe he looks impish and evil at the same time because he's thinking of marrying, fucking, and killing at the same time.
I think you fucking nailed it on the hammer.
You better rewind that one, Jimmy.
Speaking of time reversal.
Oh. Tie-ins.
Did not plan this. It's not, well, okay, a third of this question ties in.
Jesus, go.
I'm going to start with that one.
All right, fine.
So, our Marry, Fuck, Kill contestants this week are Benjamin Button from Benjamin Button.
Okay.
Played by Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
Okay.
Played by Brad Pitt.
Oh,
and
yummy.
Lieutenant Aldo. I don't think I put his last name in. I wrote down Rain, but that seems wrong. Lieutenant Aldo Rain or whatever from Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Played by Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
See, the upside is no matter what, you get Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you?
I'm probably gonna fuck him.
When you were suggesting it was going to be time themed, I thought you were going to do like Marry, Fuck, Kill, Doctor Who, H.G. Wells, Dr. Samuel Beckett, something like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's write that down.
Okay, edit that out. Edit that out. TM.
So with the 3 pits.
This question's the pits.
This is the pits. Brad Pitt is definitely one of those celebrities where, like, I've never had a male experience with a male.
One more time?
I've never experimented with a dude before.
I said I never had a male experience with a male.
That's right.
I've never been with a mailman.
That's right. But Brad Pitt is somebody who could definitely sway me.
He is a sexy boy.
He's not really my type.
That's fine.
It's too beefy.
Really?
He's kind of a beefcake. He's got a beefy face. He's got a slab of a face.
Okay. He's no Robert Redford, but
now there is Dreamboat.
What? Really?
They're
the same person.
He's rugged looking.
All right.
Bitch.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
I'll say it again then.
Ouch.
Not really.
No, but what stage of buttoning?
Amy.
You think? Oh,
I thought you meant. Oh, okay. All right.
well then I'd pick the perfect. Don't worry about it.
The perfect button.
I would pick the perfect semen button where he's
Yes, go on.
That's right. Where he's a fisherman.
Oh.
It's in the middle of the movie, guys.
He's Benjamin Button Prime.
Yeah.
I've only really seen the beginning of that film.
Or was it the end?
So I would.
Who knows? Benjamin
Wait,
Button.
no, because they meet in the middle when she has a dance studio. Anyway, I'd pick middle button, and I would fuck him because he's a beautiful human being, and Benjamin Button as a character is just soft but soulful and like compassionate and like wise beyond his years, but also like sad and tragic, and like all of that would be wrapped up in our one night of sensual lovemaking.
Fuck. I'm just gonna give up now. Can't top that.
And then
Yeah, just go home.
I would.
Sexual lovemaking is my favorite kind of lovemaking. Just saying.
Okay, good. I would then marry the World War II guy who kills Nazis. Because he has this conviction, which is admirable, about killing Nazis. He's brave. He's seen some stuff, but it hasn't like diminished his humanity, except in terms of killing Nazis, which I admire. And Tyler Durden is a scumbag, awful person who's manipulative and a liar and not even real. Spoiler alert after the fact.
Spoiler alert.
I would kill Tyler Durden because
It's probably for the best.
his nihilistic view is unrealistic and somewhat selfish, I think. I disagree with his viewpoint on the world to the point of death. The end. That's me in a nutshell, but at least I get a piece of Pitt.
His last name actually is Rain.
Hey.
Raine.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Go, boys, go.
I would fuck Tyler Durden because, like, he, of the three Pitts, is the most fuckable to me. He's like...
haircut.
It's pretty fucking great.
Punk rock.
He's pretty fucking, he's pretty fucking, like, low slung and dangerous and, from that sexy. And I wouldn't have to, like, have him lingering like an unexploded stick of dynamite in my life. So, just be like, banging over. And, like, he seems like the kind of guy who wouldn't really, like, linger over it, too.
There is that whole scene where him and Helen Boehm Carter are doing it in the other room, and it sounds like a wild, crazy time.
Pretty fucking great.
Fuck like this since grade school.
That's the one.
Oh God. So yeah, I would definitely fuck Tyler Durden. This is the part where it gets hard though. Is
talking about dicks.
But tell me about your sex life. I just did. I think I would marry Benjamin Button because, it's a tragic love. And I think that's probably the best I'm going to do.
Okay.
And I would kill Aldo Raines because the guy is just so bloodthirsty. He wants to kill them Nazis. He doesn't want to just kill Nazis. He wants Nazi scalps. It's kind of grim. And yeah, like, I mean, if you gotta have a homicidal glee in killing a person, you can do worse than a Nazi. But like, I don't know if I want to be married to that.
Yeah.
So I think I'd kill him, live by the sword, die by the sword. And yeah, I'd marry Benjamin Button. Benji. Maybe I'd divorce him before he got old young. Yeah. Divorce ain't illegal in Marry Fuck Kill. Henry VIII did that for us, whatever his number was.
His number's up. All right, so here we go. I'm going to fuck Lieutenant Aldo.
Oh.
For doing such a great service for the local community.
That's true. Of Europe.
And killing all of the Nazis.
Nazis.
Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna kill Benjamin Button.
Oh, interesting.
Put him out of his fucking misery.
Yeah, that's legit.
Fucking old boy misery. Fucking
I guess
old boy,
so.
anime ass old boy.
Anime? What?
It's an anime or something.
No, it's not.
Maybe
it's just a Korean film called Old
anime
Boy.
too.
Nope.
I just don't know anything about old boys. That's why I'm getting rid of them all.
I guess so.
I'm on a mission. Kill old boys. I'm gonna marry Tyler Durden, which isn't the wisest choice, I'm sure. But it's all I'm left with.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
I'm not having a sad, depressing marriage to an old boy.
Let's be fair. This is the butcher we're talking about. He's having sex with a killer.
Oh, we'll blow up all the
He's
brains.
killing a man for all intents and purposes, and then marrying a psychopath. So
an imaginary person.
He's probably your imagination at that point, which is probably not great either, you know?
I am Edward Norton's delusions.
I'm married to my work.
I'm Johnny's sense of marital bliss.
Like, halfway through that movie, I really admire him, and then by the end, I'm just like, oh, gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's kind of a fucker. Yeah.
But I like all three of those movies, so even Benjamin Button. That's right, I said it. I
It's
liked
not
Benjamin
bad,
Button.
is it?
It gets a lot of flack, that film.
It is pretty pointless.
I like
It's
it.
like, it's a story about a guy who's born old and dies young, and that's it.
It's a switcheroo!
What would happen if...
Waka waka!
It goes deeper than that. Okay.
It's got a lot of CG in that film.
There's a lot of CG in in that movie. Our last Would You Rather comes to us from Charles in Castro Valley. And Charles asks, would you rather try heroin once or never eat sugar again?
All right, define eat sugar. Sugar's just in everything.
Like refined sugar?
Yeah.
White sugar.
So like I could eat a piece of bread even if it turns into sugar in me.
White sugar. It's funny. That's what I call heroin. Just kidding, Mom.
Just kidding, Mom.
I don't really do drugs.
Sugar least of all.
They say you can get addicted to heroin after one try, right?
That's what they say. Yeah.
I've also heard, unrelated, that the pleasure centers that go off when a heroin addict or just a drug addict has a drug that they like. Cheese does the same thing to your brain.
I've heard that too.
Fucking cheese brain.
Cheese is drugs. Cheese is drugs.
Don't forget, cheese is drugs. Would you rather cheese or not cheese? Cheese!
Of course.
If you shoot up with that bad shit, it can also kill you. Or you can overdose and that'll kill you.
Can you overdose your first time?
Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way.
Because you don't know how much. You're like, I'm a big person.
How much heroin?
I mean, maybe I should ask my doctor. Oh, that's right. It's horribly illegal. Well,
maybe I should ask my dealer. No, he's just going to tell me to do more.
I mean, I think a teaspoon is a teaspoon too much. I don't know.
Have you ever done that? Can I ask Yahoo Answers?
Dear Yahoo Answers.
How much heroin is enough?
Dear Google, how much heroin?
Ask Dr. Jeeves. How many heroines can I safely inject?
That's funny. Dr. Jeeves is my dealer's name. Oh, that's funny. It's funny. Small world.
Definitely just a coincidence and not on purpose.
There's something to be said about drug use as personal exploration, but heroin's a real hard.
Heroin's not like a fun drug.
It's not a fun drug.
You don't do heroin because you're like, I'm gonna fucking party.
Some people do.
Heroin.
I think some people do.
Addicts do.
It's not like a drug you want to dabble in.
No.
You know?
Just a dab, do you?
I'm just gonna do a little heroin.
I'm gonna get a little crazy tonight. Do some crack cocaine. I just had a hard week.
But never eat sugar again.
What happens if you do it accidentally?
You explode.
It's
melt.
hard.
You turn into a dozen butterflies.
How much heroin?
What if it's like what? Okay, what if you don't explode? What if it's just like two oppositely charged magnets and it just doesn't work? Just like blah.
It won't.
Just won't come in. Just won't do it.
Slips right through you. It shoots out the end. Yeah.
Just sprays through your fingers. Whatever.
But how much heroin though? How much heroin are we talking?
Ask Jeeves, man.
I'd really go for a little bit of heroin.
Let's
Just
say,
the tip of heroin.
Let's say the appropriate amount.
For what?
For getting high.
So just any.
So a half teaspoon.
I don't know.
Half teaspoon of heroin.
I'm sure it varies from person to person.
We're streetwise.
We are. We're a couple of streetwise guys. The three streetwise guys coming this Sunday on NBC.
Man, even if I could kick it, part of me is like, just not, because I'd have to fucking use a needle.
Don't do
well,
needles,
you can do heroin without shooting it up.
Oh, fuck, then heroin.
Oh, tell us, Papa Brian.
Well, no, like, I mean, people, like, you shoot, like, they say that's, like, it's, like, that's when, you got it bad is when you're shooting up with it, because, like, it gets you high quicker. You get it right in your bloodstream. Okay. Because like you want to get it in as quick as possible. No, but you can do it other ways. Like you can just like put it under your tongue, or I think you can ingest it.
Do that then. That's way easier. I'll just fucking do some heroin.
It can still fucking kill you.
Try.
I'll just try. I'll give it a try. Take a try.
Take a chance on me.
You could also still get addicted to it off one go. Supposedly.
Yeah, but I just won't because I don't know where to get it.
It's true.
I'm just like, I gotta find someone who deals heroin.
This is Would You Rather magic heroin where you just have it.
No, yeah, I have all I need for the one hit.
Right. And then after that, you're like thrown out to the waters.
I feel like I can make it work. I'm just like, all right, guys, listen. I have two choices. You can either do this or I can never eat sugar again. What kind of a life? And I'm like, Mom, Family, you gotta restrain me from my crazy cravings I'm gonna have. Just give me lots of sugar, because I can have it.
I can have it.
And I just fucking take a tongue taste or whatever. Have a fucking heroin edible.
Oh God.
That's not real. I guess this question isn't real.
I made this brownie with fucking heroin butter.
Yeah. Oh no.
You gotta fucking.
I can't believe
you gotta cook the heroin butter just right,
so you don't burn the heroin. Brian?
Oh, you burnt the heroin again. Dang it. No sugar again forever.
Yeah?
It's like too much to roll the dice with heroin, man. Like,
there's a lot of factors there.
And like, I mean, if we're just talking quitting refined sugar,
yeah.
You know, like I can still enjoy a tasty apple.
You can.
I can still enjoy some sugary things. You know, yeah. I'm sure it wouldn't be as terrible as all of that.
Just
as
put honey on everything.
Fucking honey's tasty. And yeah, it wouldn't be like fucking risking my stupid life over, you know.
True. There's part of me that's saying it might be somewhat prideful to be able to say I did heroin once.
You bust out at parties, you're like, yeah.
I did heroin once.
Yeah, I did it once, whatever.
My insatiable need to be different than everyone else. I'd say a majority of the public has not done heroin once.
Probably. They've either done it once or a lot.
And then the other part of me is like, cutting out sugar would be real good for me.
You want to tell everyone what you did last Christmas time? What you ingested over a few months' time?
Oh, the 5-pound bar of chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa got me a 5-pound bar of chocolate and I ate it.
You spent, I don't think you finished it.
No, I didn't.
You got a incredibly respectable way through it though. He ate most of the 5 pounds of chocolate.
And then I had to go to Fishtown and
then it wasn't good when you came back.
It wasn't good.
You didn't put it in the fridge.
I'm going to give up sugar. I've got a lot of addictive personalities on all sides of my family.
You're here.
I react to stimulants in a bad way now anyway, which is sugar and caffeine. I love them. And I think that just that little tempt of devil would just get me by the scrot and just pull me right down into its fiery hole.
Just wandering around any alley being like, are you a heroin dealer? And they're like, sure, kid, sure.
I'm from New York and I deal heroin.
Step right up.
If you're ridiculously addicted to it, you will do some stupid shit to get it again.
Right. So I'm okay with not that happening. And also being a good healthy boy and not having sugar no more. So that's
But you need sugar. There's iodine in that sugar.
What?
No. No. What? Try again. No.
No, Brian, he's right. We forgot about all the iodine in sugar.
I'm missing
Is it in butter?
It could be.
Is it in chocolate?
Yeah.
Look
Marshmallows?
at this delicious sugar-free donut.
We don't know what we're talking about. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another week of the Proud Jacuzzi Crew. If you'd like to find us online and send us some stuff, like Would You Rathers, even half of Would You Rathers, like halfy per se, then send them to the pjccast@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and the internet at large at the PJC Cast. So give us a tickle wickle. Also, review us and share us.
Yeah, tell your fucking friends that
tell your
podcasts.
Friends because we like friends.
We've just on Facebook made it very easy to give y'all a little taste.
So share us.
Little taste of heroin.
Yeah. Once you fucking pop, the fun will not stop.
These bubbles we'll be tickling your fancy. So do us that there and review us on iTunes. That'll be really helpful too.
Listen to us every Tuesday.
Yeah,
or else.
But for the PJC cast,
A lot of threats coming my way.
Listener, we'll kill your parents.
With heroin.
My name's Dave.
My name is Brian.
My name's Jimmy the Risk Taker. I guess.
And have a good night and get home safe.
Pro tip. You can also take heroin rectally.
Okay.
Oh, that seems like the worst way.
You can take that to the bank.
To the butt bank.
Blood bank.
The blood bank or the butt bank?
Both.
Heroin.
Butt blood bank.
Man, you can eat heroin? That's great.
Yeah, you can take it a bunch of different ways.
Dave's like, what?
No.
Guys, I think I want to try heroin.
No, you don't.
Yeah,